it looks like Republicans have finally stepped up in Arizona to actually do something about election integrity. So before we get into this story, just a quick reminder to like this video, to subscribe to the channel as well, but the best thing you can do is to share this video. So let's get into this story here. We have Gateway Pundit reporting on this. This is dealing with Maricopa County, and they're doing an election audit. Finally, an actual independent team that is doing an election audit, which is a big deal because these things matter. It really does matter with what happened in the previous election. So basically, we have good news in this regard. And the Republican Senate in Arizona made the courageous decision for patriots around the country to actually do something about the audit and for the election integrity. Now, this is an upcoming audit. This is going to be in Maricopa County. And basically, you have this statement here that's official, finally, from this press release. And basically, a bit of this is reading. Arizona Senate leadership today announced that it has hired a team of independent auditors to complete a comprehensive full forensic audit of the 2020 election in Maricopa County. And this is including a hand recount of all of the ballots. So they basically go on to say that after months of interviewing various forensic auditors, the Arizona Senate has found a qualified team that is, and this is going to be the Wake Technology Services, that is like a security team that will go through and do all of this stuff to actually make sure everything is properly done. It was properly done in this election. Now, we're going to obviously have to wait for the results, and I'll report on those when we get those. But like I said, this is great news. We've been waiting for this to happen. Now, why is all of this really all that important? The big thing that we need to keep in mind here is that, of course, what's done is already done from this past election. There's not going to be any changing that, of course. But what is really important out of all of this is that this is a fight for election integrity. Right now, when you have Democrats doing everything that they can to try to limit voter suppression and all of these things that they're trying to say is what Republicans are doing, which is completely false, obviously false. The lack of giving them water and all, completely just bonkers ideas that Democrats are coming up with. In light of all of that, we have details here that are very important because this isn't so much about what happened in 2020, but this is about what's going to happen in 2024. And we need to have Republicans that are willing to step up and do something about this stuff. Otherwise, why ever would they expect for there to be any good or fairly done election in the future? There's no reason for them to believe that that would be the case, because if they don't do anything about these audits now, if they don't do anything about the discrepancies that took place in this past election, what else is there for them to do? Because they needed to step up. They had to step up. And I'm glad that they actually did. This is great news for that reason. So it's not so much about what happened in 2020 as much as it is very important for what's going to happen in all of our future elections, because it's a big deal. And I hope more Republicans in more states and more counties start to step up and do something about this instead of just saying, forget it. Just let the Democrats run wild with whatever they want as far as changing the rules and all of the rest of the types of crazy ballots that they had going on and all of these other discrepancies and everything else that they're trying to put in place. But it's great to see them actually doing something about this now. So I will definitely keep you updated as to the results that we see from this audit. Hopefully, and I'm assuming that we will see all of the discrepancies and issues that took place in 2020 as well, so that we can actually do something about understanding better what actually took place. We all know what happened, but it's good to finally see that for the record, it's being done. Something's being done about it, and there's actually Republicans doing their job and actually stepping up and being confident in what they're trying to do and the goal that they're trying to achieve. So with that being said, I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.